Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of U Squad Stars here with Cambridge United. Well, here it is, yes, final game of the season with the squad report coming after that, and everything else, you know, with like league tables and all that sort of thing from around Europe. Yes, that's what I'll do. But yeah, this is the big one. We're already promoted, we can relax in that regard, but I was going to put out, you know, like a lesser side if we didn't have the chance of doing this, but we have got a chance of doing this, of actually winning the actual trophy here. The only way it's going to happen, we have to beat Morcambe, that's first, and we have to hope that Yeovil, Musley's Yeovil, go check him out, but yeah, has to beat Coventry, that's it. Before we get started, I want to say a massive shout out to another Patreon. Yes, Jake Warren, who's in the game, huge Jake Warren in the midfield. Yeah, Sneaky, if you see him in the comments, that's what he is, and that's his channel and stuff. His link will now be in the description, as well as LONGLIVEPATBACK, because he has become a Patreon. Yeah, thank you so much to him. It's a massive shock that you guys are doing this. Thank you, really thank you. Do you know what I mean? It means so much, like, you know what I mean, that obviously you guys are being entertained, you're enjoying the content and stuff like that, so thank you so much. But yeah, go down in the description, guys, go check out these channels, and give them a bit of love, you know what I mean. That's what it comes down to. Right, let's crack on and see if we can do this against Rodolfo's and JB3's Shrimps. Yeah. Right, this is the lineup that is going to be taking on Morcambe. We've got Gerbil in goal, we've got Greentree at left back, Wilson and Pepper in centre backs, Arlad at right back, we've got Clark and Warren in the midfield with Musley just ahead, Garber and Hyder Zeruddin are on the wings, and Trevor Mahoney is up top. They are playing a sort of 4-1-4-1 kind of formation, very sort of defensive, but they are bottom of the league. They've got nothing to play for, but you know what this game can be like. Let's see how we get on. I don't honestly know what's going to happen because we're playing away. Whether if we do win, we'll get the trophy. I don't honestly know what's going to happen because obviously we've not got another league game afterwards. So this will be interesting. We'll probably end up, they'll just make Coventry win it or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's see how we get on. No one's there. Right, back to Jake Warren. His shooting's not the best, but you never know, with a bit of power behind it, with his strength and stuff, it might do something. Now that is a deflection, so we will have a corner. Right, okay, what can we do with this corner? Let's play it into that big open space there. Let's see if someone will run into this. It's actually Hyder Zeruddin that's got there, but unfortunately he's not got it on target. I don't know if he put Clark off because Clark was there. Yeah, didn't get a shout. Obviously didn't get a shout in the box. They were just sort of stood there. Clark now. Here's Musley. Can he get this through? Hyder! Is he onside? He's onside! Oh, what a goal! He hasn't scored for a few episodes. I thought he might have been off. I wasn't sure. But he's in off the post. I was thinking, oh, I bet this is offside. But no. Well done, Hyder. Get in. Well, that's what we needed. Definitely. Okay. Maybe this will calm the nerves a little bit. Maybe it will stop Morcambe playing so bloody well. I don't know. There's just players everywhere, like they're just all marked up. Right, let's just throw this one in the box and see what we can do. It's come to him, Pepper. It's come to Roach. Anyone getting there? No, but Wilding is. And come on, there we go. Brexton, nice. Jake Warren. Oh, I need my two midfielders to, in the off season, these two need to train on their long shots like Arnas is. Arnas is, I think I've got him on the bench. I'm sure I've got him on the bench because it's falling nice to them at the moment. That's a good battling header there from Clark. Musley now, that's nicely done. Here we go, Trevor now. Where's he going to go? Don't know. Up to Clark. Just a turn. Lays this back to Warren. God, they are like a pain in the arse. These shrimps. Green tree. Whip this in. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. That could have been an own goal, but it's half time. Wow. It's not good. Need Yeovil to beat them because they have better goal difference. And I've got a feeling this is how it's going to finish. We'll finish on the same points, but they'll win it on goal difference because we just haven't been able to get enough goals. Like, that's the thing. Here they go. Here's Tut again. Oh, they're playing well, but Musley, great interception. It's, if only Trevor had taken that in his stride and then could have turned it on. I'm not sure what it was that was ahead of him, but that would have been great. Right, Warren. It's so congested. I can't believe, like, the way it's so congested here. But now we've got some space. It's Clark. That's got to be on target. It's in, if it's on target. Right, it's actually Clark, Morcambe Clark, that's actually more tired than what Jake Warren is, which makes a change. Jake Warren's usually the first one to be knackered, so Arness is going to come on for Clark, but Clark has been involved a lot, so that's probably why. But here's Arness, get it out to our lad, right, don't lose it, cut inside, right, we've got Hyder, who's been a little bit quiet, second half, right, come on, this is good, pick someone out, he's picked out Mahoney, can he finish? Oh, it was, I thought he had control of it. He obviously didn't initially. Oh yeah, it's tricked away. And then he got sort of like tripped a little bit, and then he's hit the shin. Oh, that's yeah. Okay, now it's time for Warren to come off. Right, 2 final changes. I'm going to bring Sam Holton on because he had a fantastic games like in the last episode. Jay Bellington's also going to come on. Markham Musley and Jake Warren are going to make way. Hyder Zeradine is going to move into the cam with Holton coming out onto this right hand side. You got Garber on the outside there. Right, what can he do? It's still going. It's still going. Still going. Pick someone out. That's not good. It's just not good. That's where we're losing out, is we're not picking anyone out in the middle. Like, yes, I know there's a lot of players there, but it's still offside, is it? Yeah. Okay, just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. The crowd's going mad. No, we haven't won it. I think they've just gone mad because we've won, but we've not. No. There'd be something. They'd be saying more things. I think Coventry have managed to hold Yeovil to a draw, or they've won. Yeah, good performance, guys. It's a shame, but I've got a feeling. Yeah, 1-1. Oh well. Oh well. We runners up, you know. I mean, considering what, and to be honest, at the end of the day, we finished on exactly the same points as Coventry. So I think, considering what our squad is like, stats-wise, compared to the rest of the teams in this league, to get promoted, to finish second, to finish on 84 points, is a fantastic performance from these lads. They've done a marvellous job. Down at the bottom is Morcambe. Like I say, and Forest Green. Doesn't make any sense. They've been apart from Coventry, have been the 2 hardest in this league to play against. Tranmere was pretty tough as well. Doesn't make any sense, really doesn't. Who won everything else? Has everything else been finished? No, that hasn't, so we need to advance it to the 23rd. We've got Manchester City against Fulham. Interesting FA Cup final there. Carabao Cup would have been played, and that is won by Arsenal, so Patrick Garber will be happy about that, beating Brighton in the Carabao Cup. Checker Trade Trophy was won by Cheltenham. They won that. Right, squad report time. Right, just before we get into the squad report, I put some players up for sale which I just didn't feel were going to progress and move forward. There were just things about Mawazi I wasn't particularly impressed with. Jackson Ortiz, again. Green started off well. I thought he was going to be a really good midfielder, and he just petered out. He just was thinking about him. So all 3 of them have been sold. We've got Awazi going to FSV Zwickau. We've got Jackson Ortiz going to Sligo Rovers. We've got Toby Green off to Burton Albion. So that's where he's gone. There is a squad report because we've got this guy Simon Fuentes, a centre-back that's in there. One of you guys out there might want to be him. I am going to be keeping him as a centre-back. So if you want to be a centre-back and you want to join Season 2 and you want to replace Simon Fuentes here, he will stay with an overall of 63, but he will stay as a centre-back. So that's your choice. You can come in as a normal player and choose all your positions and stuff. I'm just giving you that option right now that I've got this guy already and ready to go. That's down to you guys. You know what I mean? Let me know. Some of you already let me know in the and stuff that you want to be part of it, and that is great. So now is your chance to give me some of those infos. Like, get in touch and start giving me that info that is required, guys, to get you in for Season 2. Okay, right, time for this squad reports here. Right, what should we do first? Just normal stats. Who's the best goals? Who got the best? Trevor Mahoney with double figures in the end, so well done to Trevor. He gets 10 goals out of 32 appearances. Patrick Garber started off really well and then hasn't really kicked on from there with regards to goals. But hopefully that will improve. So we got 8. Hyder picks up 6. Wazi, who have just sold, has got 5. Batrick 4. He's another one that I'm possibly thinking about putting on the transfer list. Honest with 4. See, it's just not, the numbers aren't there. Like, you know, with regards to goals and stuff like that. Holton had a fantastic episode. Last episode got 3 in that episode. He's up to 4 in 16 games. Really good for him. JB3 3 in 14, so that's pretty good considering, you know what I mean, like he came in, like, you know, in January. We got Oliver Mason there, 3 goals in 5 appearances. That's why I didn't sell him, because I thought, you know, he's not had that much game time, and the fact that he scored 3, got 2 assists in 5 games bodes well. Harrison Richardson got 3 in 28. Again, Toby Green's out of the Clark, 2 goals in 12. Obviously we started him as a striker. I think he's better in the centre midfield role. That's where I think he will be better suited, and he probably won't score as many goals from that position, but I think he, you know, if he can get his training improved and stuff on his long range shooting, get some good long shots, then I think he's going to be good in that department. We've got our lad picking up his goal. Own goals aren't included. Okay, no. Musley's got a goal as well. Danger Gerbil is obviously a goalkeeper. And let's see who else. We've got Tomo, yet to score for the club. Jake Warren, 32 appearances, not on the score sheet, but 5 assists, though, so that's good from Jake. He's not going to be a midfielder that's going to be scoring goals. It's as simple as that. He's that anchor man, like, you know what I mean, that will stop anything that's going past. So that's what he's about. That's what he's there for. I'm just trying to see if anyone else. And Brexton Wilson, you'll get the odd, maybe a few, maybe from corners or something like that is a possibility, but not at the moment. Right, I don't really need to look at assists, I don't think, to be honest. I mean, I'll quickly just see it, but it's Hyder that's top of that with 7. You know what I mean? It's not a major thing, like, you know, with regards to that. Right, I think this is the one that you're all like looking forward to, in the fact of you know, overall changes, stuff like that to your players. Now these won't make too much sense if you play it on console. With regards to, you might be thinking, Christ, he's gone up by 14. He hasn't. Okay, I had to push him to a certain level to get him. And the same goes with Tomo, to get him, like, otherwise they would never get any games. They would be like down in the like 41s and stuff like that, like, you know, when they first started, and they would never have got any games. So I boosted them to get them, like, you know what I mean, some game time and stuff like that. And I hope you guys understand that's the reason why I've not boosted them massively, like, you know what I mean. But they've grown I would say JB3's actually gone up by probably 6 to be over, you know, that is his proper overall score. With Tomo, he's probably gone up by about 4. That's more of a realistic thing. As for Patrick Lee Phillips, though, I have not done. So he's just grown by 11 on his own, and he's out on loan at Yeovil. So that is brilliant, because I don't think anyone grows by that much normally, but again, he's only grown to a 55 from a 44, so maybe that's it. Trevor up by 9, which is brilliant. I mean, he started off again, with all the players started off slowly, haven't they? Of course they have, you know what I mean? We've got Arnos going up by 8, we've got Hyder going up by 8, we've got Bernston, who's gone up by 7, Awazi not going to be with us, up by 6, Pepper up by 6. I think he's just been a complete stalwart from day one. I don't think, you know, I've anything bad to say about him. I think he's been really good at centre back and been a really good captain as well. Johansson has gone up by 6, Greentree up by 6, Jonasson out on loan up by 6. I'd probably say 3 of those are why he's been away. Green up by 5, not going to be with us anymore. Batrick up by 4. We got Alan Griffiths who started, and then he got like one of the luck of dice, didn't he? And unfortunately, it scuppered his chances of being the number 1, and then I put him out on loan. He's gone up by 4, being out on loan at Northampton, which was Bear Hams' team, but now he's doing his Nordic youth academy series. We've got Brandon Allen also out on loan. He's gone up by 4. We got Jay Thomas. He is up by 4. Ebogu, good partnership with Mpeba, the 2 Nigerians, up by 4. Shawcross up by 4. Haugen up by 4. I would imagine I'm going to probably sell him when he gets back from loan. He just didn't really gel. That's the reason why I set him on low. But then again, he's up to a 59 now, so I don't know, we might give him another chance. Jake Warren is up by 4. We got Jordan Wright up by 4. Seems to be a popular number, 4, doesn't it? Oliver Mason's up by 4. Malcolm Clark is up by 3. Patrick Garber's up by 3. We got, I mean, he came in as a 63 to begin with. He was like a really good player to be one of the best players, and he stood out to begin with. But a lot of the players have kind of caught him up now. So we got Neilstrom up by 3. We got Sam Holton up by 3. Great episode, last episode. If you've not watched it, go watch it, guys. Bellington's up by 3. Marco Mosley up by 3. Only just joined. And we got Rhodes up by 3. Wilson's up by 3. That's pretty impressive. He's up by 3 already. Gerbil's up by 3. That's probably more than 3 actually, because I think he dropped because of some. I'm trying to think. Did he have a bad? Because I'm sure he's had a couple of dice rolls, and I think one was bad. I can't remember now. Harrison Richardson is up by 2. Carlson's up by 2. Ortiz up by 2. Arlad is up by 1. And we got finally Brandon Walton up by 1. I think I'll still keep Brandon Walton as the reserve goalkeeper. Obviously, he didn't get much because we got knocked out of the cups fairly early. Hopefully, we can stay in him a little bit longer. But I will make him the cup goalkeeper. So whatever cup competitions that we're in, which should be the Checker Trade, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, he will be the cup goalkeeper, keeping Gerbil as the league goalkeeper. If we do amazingly in these cups, then Gerbil will probably step up. But then again, Brandon's not far off him, so who knows? We'll decide on that one. As for individual stats and stuff like that, there's no point in me going through because it'll take so long. This video will be absolutely 3-4 hours to go through every single player's individual stats and stuff like that. If you want an individual breakdown of your player stats, I can maybe do screenshots and stuff like that and send them to you if you're really that interested in regards to that. Now, what I'm going to do at the start of season 2, or kind of like the end of this season, is I'm going to give out some traits to players that I feel have deserved them, in the fact that they've really excelled, they've done something amazing or something like that, just to get, you know what I mean. So I'm going to give certain traits out to certain players. don't feel that it's a favoritism thing. It's not. I just feel that, you know, certain players deserve to get some traits as a bonus for doing well throughout the season. Some players will get them throughout the next season anyway, but I just thought, you know, I will probably dish out some traits as like an end of season bonus thing to the players. Gone through stats. Financial doesn't really matter because they're all on sort of youth contracts at the moment. That's not really changed in any way whatsoever. I've moved it on to past sort of the last, like the first Saturday of, so it should now give us who's won the Champions League and stuff. Champions League was won by Barcelona. So Barcelona win the Champions League, beating Bayern in the final. The UEFA or Europa League was won by Inter, beating Arsenal. Sorry, Patrick Garber. Arsenal do not win that. Right, let's have a look at the other leagues around Europe and stuff. The main ones, I'm not going to go through more. Premier League, obviously. Let's see. Manchester City have won that by 13 points ahead of Chelsea. Spurs get third. Manchester United are fourth. Arsenal get fifth. Liverpool are in sixth. So Arsenal miss out on Champions League, because if they'd won the Europa League, they would have sneaked in there. But they'll be playing Europa along with Liverpool, because Liverpool also won. No, they won the Super Cup. I was going to say they won like the FA Cup, but they didn't. We've got Watford 7th, Everton are 8th. Who's going down? Derby, West Brom and Bournemouth are all relegated. Going up is Wolves, Huddersfield and whoever. We don't know. Coming down to play us is going to be Peterborough, Portsmouth and Rotherham. So we'll get to play those three next season. League One, who we won't get to play, is Brentford and Ipswich for definite, but we don't know whether it's going to be Bolton, Oxford, Scunthorpe or the MK Dons. If it's the MK Dons, they've just done back-to-back promotion. They've gone back up again. Like, the team that we won't be playing will be Rochdale, Oldham, Wickham and Wimbledon. I'm trying to think now, 4 places. Yeah, and Wimbledon we won't be playing. So we won't get to play Wimbledon. We miss them out. We won't get to play Rochdale, Wickham or Oldham. So that's a shame we don't get to play those. But yeah, that's those. I would imagine this is PSG. Yeah, it's PSG that's won the French league. Bundesliga, I would imagine, is Bayern. Yep, Bayern wins that, but Dortmund gets joint third with Leverkusen. And where are we? No, that one. Serie A. Juventus, 8 points clear of Roma in that one. What else have we got? It's the Eredivisie, Ajax, no, PSV. Okay. Portugal, Porto win that. Could have said Benfica, Porto, Sporting. They're all pretty similar, them three, to be honest. Scottish Prem, Celtic. Oh, wow. They just win it. Oh, ahead of Stevie G's Rangers. Wow, it's on the same points. Okay. Spain, Barca? No. Real Madrid. Okay. Sevilla getting second. Barca in fifth. Wow. They needed to win the Champions League to get back in it. So there should be 5 Spanish teams then in the Champions League next season. Valencia, Atletico, Sevilla. I mean, it's not our concern at the moment, though, because obviously we're nowhere near that. MLS, for some of our American viewers, yeah, it's not even finished, is it? But New York Red Bulls are top of that. Australian, Sydney FC. Right, there we go. Time for some League One stuff. Get in there, guys. There we go. All done, dusted. How will we get on in League One? Who knows? But if you want to tune in on, what day are we on? Yeah, tune in on Monday, and we'll be starting that with the pre-season, which I will play just to, you know, because there'll be some new players that will be added and stuff like that. So get to like test those out, see what they're like, and things like that. But yeah, you've seen your overalls and stuff like that. They might be different by the time pre-season comes around, because I'll do some like random dice rolls and stuff like that, you know, regarding that. But before we go, we have got one more dice roll to do, which is obviously look at the dice for this episode. But I want to thank you guys so much. I want to thank Jake Warren, who's sneaky, not literally sneaky, but he's sneaky as in his name of his channel and stuff. I want to thank LONGLIVEPATBACK. I want to thank Salt in the Foot as well for their Patreon contributions. Thank you so much to those guys, that's awesome. But yeah, let's do some look at the dice. Right then, if it falls on any of the 3 players that have just been sold, whatever, then I will re-roll, so you know what I mean, because it's not going to affect those 3 at all, because they're not going to be with the club anymore, like sort of thing. So let's find out though which it's going to be. So first group, it's the bottom. We're in the green again, and that is going to be number 3, which is Hyder Zaradine. Okay, well, he's had a good episode so far with getting the winning goal against Morcambe. Is he going to get a good look of the dice though? That's the thing. Is it going to be the first or second? It's the first lot of scenarios. Couldn't think what I was going to say then. Number 8. That's what he's got. Let's find out what that is. Not bad at all. There we go. Looks to impress the boss, Dion Dublin. Stays for some extra training. Gets a +2 to his penalties and +2 to his free kicks. So well done to Hyder for those. I will make sure that they get added. Yeah, there we go. Well, if there's anything that I've missed, I apologise, guys. If there's anything, like I say, that you want me, you know, to do next season, anything like that, like, you know, more in depth on certain things or whatever it be, let me know in the comments, guys. Like, you know what I mean, just give me the feedback. You know, I'm open to suggestions, not necessarily going to go with them. I'm just happy to like listen to your feedback, and I'll take it on board, and if I think it's a good idea, then I'll add it in. Once like Malaga is finished, this will then become 5 episodes, but because of that, what I'll do is, instead of having 3 games per episode, I'll make it 2 games per episode. That way you can get to see a little bit more of your players, rather than just like, you know, the goal incidents. I can show you a little bit more around the pitch and that, and I think that'll be better for you to get to see what your players are doing on the pitch, because certain times, obviously, I'm not going to show if you just do some really nice passes and stuff around the middle of the park. So I hope you understand with that. But anyway, guys, you take it easy. I will catch you on Monday. Get your details into me if you want to be part of this. If you want to be in it straight away from the pre-season, you need to let me know ASAP, basically, because then I can get the video done and recorded and up ready for Monday. But you have got until the end of the August transfer window, basically, to get your information into me. But anyway, you take it easy, guys. It's Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.